Hobbies. Those little things that gave me utmost joy in my childhood. But in the game of work life balance, I guess work is the one that is winning in this adulthood phase of mine. Shooting, filming, editing is all I had, but they no longer qualify as hobby. My childhood was filled with a lot of fun, learning, productivity. That is, fun plus new experimentations equals amazing mental health. But as the adulthood began, it was accompanied with work, then some little more work, which resulted to less fun. And less fun with less experiments. I mean, you know where the mental health is going. So I've decided to end this dopamine detox and get back those hobbies. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is just so that I can hang some things on my wall which remind me of the hobbies and things I love. Because if you see, just from my screen time, that's a lot of time just on social media and phone. And I also use this for a lot of work. But I can definitely scrape few hours from there and put those in things that I actually used to enjoy. So the idea is I want to dedicate a corner that is still visible from the place I work, but that I can fill with a lot of things that remind me of my hobbies, my goals, and most importantly, although I love my work, but the work isn't my entire life. So that's what I want to do. But if you see, it's currently all dead. And we first need to bring in a little few things, put up things that remind me of a lot of my hobbies and my goals. So that's what we're going to do.
I was quietly protective of my heart to reassure that I couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. If you hadn't been so patient, you'd be easy to ignore. You put up with all my bullshit till you didn't anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours, anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours, and now we're singing.
First, the idea is to place one of my most favorite things in life to do. That is watching my favorite football club play and also play a little bit of football myself. Also, I know it's never been the same since Messi left, but it's still the club of my heart. So it has to be up. You know, playing football, watching my favorite club and favorite player play has been one of the greatest memories of my life. From Barcelona winning the Champions League to Messi winning the World Cup, some of my most memorable days have come from that time. So I just cannot express how big a place football has in my life. And I also play good football. I mean, I can lie here, you've not seen me play. So yeah, I definitely play amazing football. And since we're on the topic of football, I have an amazing thing to place just beside it, which also is an emotion, also an expression, and something we need to constantly remind ourselves to keep doing. But it's also a thing that football has never failed to put on my face. Smile. Much needed. I wish my school had carpentry as a subject. I mean, more useful than history, I guess. Moving on to the next thing on my list. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time now. But if you've seen my last video, as I said, we rarely even get Sundays off. So traveling is something that has been out of question for a long time. But I've made this one priority that this year I'll definitely travel a lot more than the past 3-4 years combined. And since we're on the subject of travel, I have a dream city. A city that I've been wanting to visit for a long time. So, as football has a pair of putting a smile on my face, travel and New York, something on the bucket list for sure. The corner is almost set up, but there's one final thing that's missing. One thing that I've been dreaming about a long time, and that I need to start manifesting. So, although I don't have one myself right now, let's create one for the future and reserve a space.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is grey, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise.
And with that, the corner is almost complete. I genuinely enjoyed this, and I hope this is something that always keeps me motivated, helps me always remove some time to enjoy my hobbies, and keeps pushing me to achieve my goals. That's pretty much why I built this corner. And the one thing I never want to lose is the inner child within me. The child that loves all this, the child that motivates me to create all this. Because hobbies, they were something that brought the smile on my face since the childhood. And I never want to lose that.